Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you are new. Today we're in the SRX Series here at Slinger for the opener. We got only 11 cars out here, only like 21 registered to run it, so it split us in about half as much as it could. But we're car number 8 out of 11. We got River out here who's super fast. We had a good battle with Bobby last week. Both Gavin's out here and Nick. I haven't raced with Gavin Lemons in a while, so cool to see him here. So hopefully we can have a fun race. 60 laps here is a long time to try not to spin out these cars, so we gotta just do the best we can there. But we'll see what we can do here in qualifying. Try and get a little bit of a run. But if you're stuck on the outside at all, you're gonna be very slow. I have like no force feedback right now. Hate when my wheel does this. I need to fix that before we get going in the race. 12-0, I'll take that. That's not terrible. Probably about mid-pack. I try to get like a little bit of an outside entry and then cut down with braking for our laps for the most part, but we're 5th, 6th now, so not terrible. I'm okay with that. I think we might have out-qualified Gavin, like Rob Chan. We didn't out-qualify Lemons by any means, but everybody is very quick here. Yeah, we out-qualified Gavin, not by much, but very, very tight field here. So 60 laps is going to be a long one. Hopefully we can survive it and try not to wreck. All right, we're getting ready to roll here. Starting mid-pack on the outside. Outside is not where you want to be here, but we'll see if we can get a good enough start and try and get down to the bottom lane quickly. That will be very key here. I don't know what gear I want to start in. I feel like I want to start in second to not spin our tires in these corners trying to start, because I don't want to wreck this thing right off the beginning, because 60 laps is a long time. Might be some attrition in this race for people spinning out, but this is a very good group of people, so who knows, we might not. But here we go, 60 laps. We'll see how we can do. I think it's the next corner, yeah, because turn 2 is the pit entry. So hopefully we don't have to go and get a fast repair, because pit road is kind of long going off of turn 2 there. Very sketchy start. Try and just hold this outside. We're getting bumped by the car behind us. That was very sketchy. Luckily it didn't spin us. It got me loose for sure. But stuck on the outside right now. I don't want to pinch too hard this early, but I know just being on that bottom lane is very key here. So we got to get down here, not let Gavin under us. I know he was trying to dive it down in there. And let's just see if we could follow in line and try and just outlast some people. But I think everybody's going to be in a tight line for a lot of this until tires start to fall off a little. Because tire fall off is definitely going to be a thing. Either that or somebody spinning their wheels off the exit. Because that is very easy to do. But I feel like this track is going to get very dizzy, like just going around it so fast. I feel like you're going to get dizzy going around it. Race is going to absolutely fly by. I cannot look at the amount of laps or anything this entire race. Oop, that green car nearly spun it. Oh, there he goes. Thought that we were going to get by on the outside. I shunted that guy. Sorry about that. Because I thought the guy was just spinning to the inside and they were not going to have to check up much. So that was a misjudge on my part for sure. I feel bad for that. I hate hitting people out of the way like that. But also I thought these things could take a little bit better of a bump, because we kind of hit them square on the straightaway. I didn't think it would spin them around like that either. So I was just trying to get by the wreck as quickly and efficiently as we could. But we'll see if we could try to catch up to 5th place here. So we got back up to 6th where we qualified. That green car was spinning his tires the lap before, so I kind of figured that something might have been coming from him. Catching this orange car a little bit. See if we can't get to him. We're already 12 laps in. Like I said, this race is going to absolutely fly by. Try not to send it too hard in on entry like he did. He was really sideways there in that corner. Try and use the brake to get this thing turned. Try not to kill our right front tire too much. Try to get like the banking to help you turn a lot with the brakes. That's my goal in this. So I'm trying when I'm getting on throttle not to still be turning the wheel left. I want to like be unloading it as we get on throttle. Oh, Gavin lost a spot, or he was really slow there off the exit. I saw in the mirror that he was really far back. So either something happened to him off that corner, or he was really just losing time very quickly. I don't know. Trying to lock in. You really do not want to hit the apron down there, that flat spot. That will really get you to spin out very easy on exit of the corners. Bobby here. Oh yeah, we had a good battle with him last week. Or not last week, 2 weeks ago at South Boston. We had pretty good battle with him. So I know that me and him are pretty similar in like speed and skill. Especially with our car numbers being right next to each other too. Ooh, got the apron, don't get on throttle too much. Leader did a 12.2, so that's like a 10th faster than us. A 10th a lap is quite a bit actually, so you could be a 10th or 2 or more faster. You're gonna start putting people a lap down very quickly. But I don't know how much of a battle they're having. The only person I see up there is Nick, kind of by himself with his red and white car with the lime, like yellow greenish wheels. Bobby's kind of running like a higher lane in these corners, which is interesting. Like I'm going in as high, but I'm trying to get down lower in the corners than he is. Like trying to get my left sides just about touching the yellow line, but not getting onto that flat spot. There's a lap car up there in front of Nick. He's a little bit in front of him, but not sure if that's the one I shunted or the one that guy, it might have been the one I shunted. It's red. I think it was a red car in front of us. I could be wrong though. Or was it that orange car? It might have been that orange car. The red one's on the lead lap, it looks like, in front of Nick. I didn't see the orange one the lap before when I was saying that. I think the orange one, which is Warren, is the one I ended up hitting. But I'll have to message him after the race because I feel bad for that. I hate hitting people out of the way like that. But things accordion so quick at a short track like this. Car 1 took the lead. I think that's River. I think he started in second, so it's taken him nearly half the race to go and assume the lead. I feel like we're the slightest bit quicker than Bobby right now. Not by much, but I feel like it's just the tiniest bit because we get just a little lower in the corner. That time I kind of ran like the same exact line as him. I need to not overdrive these corners. Just keep doing what we're doing. We're doing just fine. If I could take home a top 5 in this, I'd be really happy. Try and run close to him, get him to make a mistake, and then try to take advantage of it. So I don't think we're going to get a good enough run on an exit unless he makes a mistake to get under him. Because like, I'd have to really show the nose and send it in a little deeper than I want to get under him. Oh, he's getting a little loose there. I haven't had much looseness yet, so I feel like we're taking care of our car pretty well right now. Trying to get that good exit at the bottom. I feel like we're barely quicker than him. We don't have any pressure from behind, so I can kind of take my time. Well, I don't want to take time, but I don't have much of a choice with how tight of a track this is. It's just a one-lane track, so you got to be careful with it. Might be able to do a slight bump and run, but I feel like here the banking's too tall and it might just spin them out, so I really don't want to get into them. Not even getting like fully on throttle there. Trying not to get in his rear end. He seems like he's like tight and then loose all of a sudden. Trying to show the nose like I'm here. If he keeps messing up on the high side, we might get under him. He's trying to block it now. We're definitely a little quicker than him. He just needs to make a little bit more of a mistake for us to actually get under him. He's running a little lower that corner. He might mess up just running a little lower like we have been. He might not be as used to it. He might clip the apron down there. Like, I feel like I'm hitting that so perfectly down there.
12.671.
Gavin's the last one on the lead lap right now, I see in the relative. He's 4 seconds back from us. The leader's right behind him. He might pull over and let the leader by him. But we are in a very tough battle here. This is short track racing for you. It's pretty single file, but it's very tough. You gotta wait for somebody to make a mistake or give them a slight bump potentially, but I don't want to. I kind of did it at Stafford and it can work, but I tried it on the last lap and didn't tap him hard enough, but it definitely can work at a flatter track. This track, I just don't think it's smart to do. Ooh, I went a little too deep into that one. We're right on his bumper.
12.791.
He's like going in low and I'm coming off low, so I'm trying to get like a better run than him on the exit. We're so tight to him.
12.862.
Got 15 laps left this time by. Don't think the leader will end up catching us. He's 3.5 back, but I don't think he's gonna catch us in the amount of laps left. This lap car is really gonna probably mess some things up, I think. Potentially. It all depends on how we catch him and get by him. Oh, got on the throttle too hard there. I like checked up because I almost hit him in the rear end. I then got on the throttle a little too hard. Okay, we didn't catch him in too bad of a spot, but I was a little cautious trying to get around him. Lost a little time to Bobby though. Need to get back to what we were doing. Taking that wide arc in, trying to get a low exit. Scamming the wall. Like, we caught all the way back up to him just about already. Like, we're definitely a little quicker than him.
12.764.
I feel like I can get on throttle much harder than him. I can get into the corner a little bit better, but I feel like our exit is just really good compared to his. Really trying not to hit that apron. Skimming the wall again. When you hit the wall, you really don't want to just hit the brakes and turn like you're going to get into the corner normally, because it's probably going to get loose. Coming up to the final laps here. Oh, he went wide. Maybe I braked a little bit too much in that corner. I feel like his tires are really going away from him now.
12.786.
Trying not to hit him in the rear end. I feel like we're rolling a little bit more speed than he is mid-corner.
12.838.
It's like he keeps going wide off of some of these corners. I really need to get under him on an exit. Oh, there's somebody wrecked. Oh, big wreck. Not 4 positions though, unfortunately. That is a little unfortunate for us. Bumper's still on the track. 2 laps to go. Well, 2 laps this time by for us. The leader hit the 2 to go.
12.761. White flag.
Good race with Bobby. That was fun. Good race in there. That was a lot of fun, man. I was a little bit quicker than I just could not get to him to do anything. That was fun, though. That was a lot of fun. Very, very fun race. Not a lot of incidents until the very end there as well. But I'll take 6th out of that. I will definitely take 6th. So that was very good. Me and Bobby had a great run. I never got into him at all. We were the last one in the lead lap, too. Gavin ended up getting in 7th there. 90, what were their tires? 93, 96 for me. I definitely felt like our tires were a slight bit better than Bobby's there, so that is unfortunate. I just could not make the move. Lost a little bit of ground a couple times, which really hurt us. But let's go and see all the incidents that did happen, because I know I got into somebody. I wanted to double check and make sure who it was. Oh, that's why the green car spun. The 186 got into him, which is Bobby. He ended up getting into him. That's unfortunate. And then it was a check. The 4 checked up really hard. I guess he didn't expect to be that close to him. I just want to let him know I didn't mean to, because I hate doing that. I hate wrecking people. All right, he's not pissed at me. All right, I'm happy about that, because I hate wrecking people, especially at well, a race like this. It didn't kill his race, but it definitely hurt his race for sure. But it was some fun racing. I was right on Bobby's ass the entire time. I definitely felt like we were a little quicker than him. Just could not get it done. He slammed the wall there. Jeez. This was Gavin behind us. He had a huge moment here. That's what happened in the mirror I saw. He had a huge moment, saved it, hit the wall, but kept it going straight, didn't destroy his car, and still came home 7th, which was nice, which was right behind us. And then there was one wreck towards the very end. Other than that, I think it's just going to be some wall hits. I don't think anybody's really getting into each other hard until the very end. Mr. Dr. Pepper himself, Diet Dr. Pepper that is, lemons out here. But yeah, nobody's really wrecking. What lap is this? They're like halfway, or yeah, about halfway here. I just want to know what the wreck was towards the end. That's literally it, because other than that, there was not too much going on. These are the leaders up here, the 6 and the 1. One car getting a huge exit, smacking the wall a little bit. I think this is where we smacked the wall a little bit, because it took me forever, and I actually did that. I appreciate it, Warren. That's pretty cool. At least he watches the videos. He knows who I am. That's cool. But yeah, we smacked the wall twice in a span of a couple laps. But it wasn't that bad. 10 and the 6. Oh, right here. This was what happened. The 6 car was not on the lead lap. He was actually behind the leader. But the 10 car under him, running them tight, and then coming off the corner, they kind of net code a little bit there, and it starts hooking the 10 car to the right, which is really odd. So I really feel like that could have been avoided with the net code if the net code didn't happen. But unfortunately, it wasn't for any spots for us, which is a crime. I wish it would have been, but we ended up finishing 6th, pretty much halfway in the field, being car number 8. Bobby was car 9, so I feel like we have a slight chance of gaining a little bit of I rating, but fun race overall. Let's go see what we end up getting out of the results. All right, well, we gained 10 I rating out of that. I will take it. Gained a little bit of safety as well. We did have a 4X, though, which is unfortunate. Pretty good strength of field for a very small strength of field overall, like a very small splits, because it was 11 and 10. Even almost 2,000 for the second split, but 3,700 strength of field. We had a fun race. Nick ended up bringing home 4th. Lemons got 2nd. River ended up getting the win after qualifying 2nd. It took him nearly half the race to get the lead, but then he just pulled off from Billy there, who's the car number 5. But good race overall. Very happy about that. Gavin and I are back to almost being the same exact I rating again. We're 20 off each other, which is crazy. That's hilarious. We have joined a race together before. We were the same exact I rating. I don't remember how it determined who was what number, but either I don't know if it was random or if it was off of safety. I'm not sure. I don't know how it goes, or just by name, like I'm an A, he's a G, or the last name 2, M and R. I don't know. I think I might have been the higher number, but I don't 100% remember the reason why. But either way, very fun race. Wish I could have gotten by Bobby there for a top 5. I didn't want to put the bumper to him and spin him out. I wanted to very barely tap him in the last corner or coming off the last corner, but I just couldn't quite get there. We got a little too far away, but felt like we were a little bit quicker. We should have had a top 5 there. But either way, fun race. I like doing that short track racing. First race I've done on Slinger as well, and it was a pretty good success, I would say, besides the one checkup early on. That was a little unfortunate, but yeah, sorry again, Warren. He ended up finishing back in 8th, and it was just some tough racing. Everybody's super tight at that point, so a little checkup's going to happen like that with a wreck usually. So appreciate you guys watching as always. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the race nonetheless, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.